Good morning, dear students. So, I once again welcome you all on the online session of our class 12 information technology. Now, here in our previous discussions, we have discussed how, by means of creation of alias, how we can update the name of columns or attribute values of a particular relation. Correct? And followed by usage of the alias in different areas. Now in this section, in our today's discussion, we will move ahead with the discussion of removing duplicate tuples using alias. Now by using the alias concept, how we can remove duplicate tuples from our relation or from our select query, this can be shown. So in SQL, duplicate tables can appear more than once in a table. Sometimes there is a possibility that duplicate tuples might appear more than once within a table, and in such situation, if we need to remove those duplicate values and only select the distinct values, different values, then we need to use the keyword distinct. Okay, say let us take a query. In order to list all the department numbers corresponding to department having male teachers, suppose we need to list all the departments having only the male teachers. The query goes like this, as I have depicted earlier in our previous class. As I have depicted, the query will be going like this. And see, in this table, this will be the output field. In our output field, 2 is appearing twice. The department number 2. Here department number will not be there, since we have renamed it into department ID in order to learn the concept of alias. So department ID, and this department ID 2 is appearing more than once, that is twice. That means the tuple value is getting duplicated. So by using the keyword distinct, we can remove this. We can remove this duplicacy. 2 is appearing twice, which is not needed, as query is to find out only the department number. So we can use distinct keyword in the select clause so that there is no repetition in the result. So select distinct department number from teacher, but gender equal to male, and our output will look like this. So up to this we have already covered in our previous session. Now let us move to our next topic, that is, if there is a need for matching part of a string. Suppose a string is there containing a set of characters, say name of a person, Ajay. Okay, this is a string consisting of 4 characters, A, J, A, Y. So this is known as a string, and a character is simple alphabet in between the string. So using MySQL query, how we can match a part of a string, or it is also known by another name as string pattern matching. It is also very important concept in MySQL, remember. Okay, so how we can match string patterns in MySQL. In order to match part of a string, we need to use a keyword, just as in case of our previous discussion, that is, for creating alias, as keyword should be used, and for selecting only unique values, we need to use the keyword distinct. Similarly, whenever there is a need for matching part of a string, we will be going ahead with the like keyword along with 2 more reserved characters. Now whenever we are going to use like keyword, it should be included along with 2 reserved characters, that is percentage symbol and underscore symbol. Out of these 2, one is needed, or both of them will be required for specifying different number of characters. Say there are 5 characters. In order to specify the number of characters, we need to use these reserved characters. Now percentage replaces 0 or more number of random characters. Percentage, what is the use of percentage? Whenever we are using keyword, along with keyword we need to use these 2 characters, percentage and underscore, as I said. Now what is the use of percentage? It will simply replace 0 or more number of random characters. If a set of random characters are appearing, then by means of percentage, no character or more number of random characters can be replaced, while underscore can be used for replacing a single character. If there is a need for replacing a single character, then we need to use the underscore symbol. So certain example of queries are depicted in front of you. See, for example, the first one is, if there is a need for retrieving all the teachers starting from letter S. Now in our teacher relation, if we need to find out all the teachers which comes with letter S in the beginning of their names, how we can find out all those names? So in order to do so, there is a query, that is select first name from teacher where first name, see here keyword like has been utilized, since beginning should be S and no other distinct character has been mentioned. Beginning is S, no other distinct character has been mentioned. So instead, after S, under double quotes, after S we have inserted the percentage symbol. If single character has to be replaced, here all the character has to be replaced. First letter should be S, while other letters can be anything. No issues. Okay, in such situation, we can go ahead with the percentage symbol. If single letter has to be replaced in such situation, we will go ahead with the underscore. So we will discuss both of them one by one. Let us see the first one, that is select first name from teacher. From teacher relation, we are only selecting those first name whose first name begins with the letter S. So how we can execute it? Select first name from teacher where first name, then like keyword, like double quote, like first name should begin with S, and then we are only concentrating on the first term, first letter, first name. Okay, first letter of the name. That's why we have used capital S followed by percentage symbol. Now close double quote, run, execute the query. See, these are the list of teachers whose first name begins with the letter S. After first name, we are not concentrated on any of the characters. We are not supposed to look on any of the characters. Only we should remember, that is first name should be beginning with letter S. Okay. So here, see, in this relation, how many persons are there with the first name as, with the first character of their name as S? See, first one, first, second, third, fourth. So 4 number of candidates are there, 4 number of teachers are there. Naya, Surbi, Saurabh, Sunita. Okay. So these 4 peoples are there whose first name begins with the character S. So like this, select first name from teacher where first name like S%. Now percentage simply indicates we are not concentrating on any of the characters after that S. Okay. Similarly, if suppose we need to select certain set of characters after the first name, after the first character, we need to select certain set of characters. In that situation, we need to go ahead with the underscore symbol. See, to retrieve name of all teachers. Now, if there is a need for retrieving the name of all the teachers having 6 characters in first name and starting with S. Suppose we need to find out the name of all teachers who are having 6 characters in their name. Okay, in their name, how many characters are there? 6 characters. And their name should always begin with character S. In such situation, see, here we are not using the percentage symbol. Instead, after S, since 6 characters are there, so after S, we need to insert 5 underscores, followed by closing the query, closing the double quotes, and then pressing semicolon and enter. Okay, so let us see how it can be achieved. Select first name from teacher where first name like S underscore 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 underscore, then semicolon, enter. Okay. So let us see. Select first name, last name from teacher where first name like first S, then 1 2 3 4 5 underscore should be placed. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, like S, and then closing it, and then closing it, closing the query. Press enter. Okay, it displayed error. Because the query is somewhat, the query which we have mentioned contains errors. Here we need to simply select the first name. We are not supposed to select the last name. That's why it is throwing error. So first name, select first name from teacher. From the teacher relation, first name should be selected. Where first name begins with S character, and after S 5 characters should be there. Now once you execute, it should be executed. Okay, space 1 2 3 4 5. Now execute. See, still it is throwing an error. Select first name from teacher, where first name like. You have an error in your SQL syntax. Check the manual that corresponds to your MySQL Server version for the right syntax. Still it is throwing error. Okay. Wait for it. So we were here, that is matching character strings. Matching strings in MySQL. Okay, so this is the concept of matching strings in MySQL and the characters, that is pattern matching. It is very important concept. As I said earlier, pattern matching is a very important concept of MySQL, and questions will be asked from this particular section as well. Matching part of a string or string pattern matching. Okay, so this percentage and underscore symbol are also known by another name, that is wildcard. These are also called as wildcard. These are also known by another name, wildcard. Now suppose there is a need for finding out the name of all the persons whose first character begins with a first name whose first name begins with the letter S and consists of 6 number of characters. Suppose total of 6 characters including S, then it can be done like this. Select first name from teacher with first name like this. We were encountering error while performing this query. So let us execute the query once again. Now instead of using S as the first letter, we will be using U as the second letter, and the rest 5 field will be left with space underscore symbol. Select first name from teacher where first name like, here I will place underscore, then symbol say u, after that 5 underscores, 4, 1 2 3 4. Now if we go ahead and execute, still it is showing error. You have an error in SQL syntax. Check the manual that corresponds to you for the right syntax to use here. You at line 2. It should have executed actually. It is still throwing error. See, our query is correct. The syntax of our query is correct. So I will explain the second one, use of second wildcard, usage of second wildcard later. But let me discuss one more kind of query using this pattern matching concept. See, suppose there is a need for retrieving the name of all teachers having at least 6 characters in the first name. Now say there are certain number of people, there are certain number of teachers whose first name consists of at least 6, means minimum 6 characters should be there. It can be more than 6, but minimum should be 6 characters. In order to execute such kind of queries in MySQL, the syntax is like this: select first name from teacher, where first name like, under double quotes our details, under double quotes our details. So first of all I will quit it once. Okay, close. It was throwing error, so it is better if you go ahead and open the same bookmark. It is throwing error. Okay, leave it. So let me restart it once more, and once it gets restarted, we will execute our queries once more.